You know that feeling when you walk into a room and the energy just hits you? That amazing vibe that makes a night, an event, stick in your head forever? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. That doesn't happen by accident. Nope. It's all about deliberate design. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how it's done by looking at two very different events. So, what is it? What's the secret sauce that makes an event truly unforgettable? Is it the music? The crowd? Yeah, those are part of it, for sure. But the real magic, the thing that ties it all together, is the vibe. That atmosphere that's been carefully, intentionally crafted for you from the second you step through the door. All right, first up, let's dive into an event called El Bedroom. Now, this is a masterclass in creating an atmosphere that feels intimate, super energetic, and just unapologetically raw. Okay, just look at this picture. The first thing that hits you is that color, right? That saturated red light is just flooding the whole scene. Psychologically, red literally gets the heart pumping. It feels passionate, urgent, maybe even a little bit dangerous. It's designed to pull all of your attention, boom, right to the DJ booth. And did you spot the gargoyle? It's a small thing, but that gritty little detail tells you right away this is not your typical polished nightclub. In this shot, this really shows you the social dynamic they're going for. The physical layout is absolutely key here. See how there's no big stage? No barriers separating the artist from the crowd? People are right there, literally next to the DJ. This creates this incredibly close, interactive vibe. It completely breaks down that wall, making everyone feel like they're part of the same exclusive inner circle. And here's where it gets really smart. The crowd's own actions start to reinforce the design. You see people filming the DJ, which just cements them as the absolute center of this universe. And where's the brand logo? That glowing El Bedroom sign isn't stuck on a wall somewhere in the back. It's built right into that focal point. The brand is the experience. So, to wrap up El Bedroom, the vibe really comes down to a few key ingredients, right? You've got that intense red lighting to amp up the energy. You have gritty decor that gives it character. The performer is right in the middle of everything, totally accessible. And the branding is front and center, part of the main event. Okay, now let's do a complete 180. We're going to shift gears and look at the Aura experience. If El Bedroom was all about that raw energy, Aura is the total opposite. It's all about sophistication, mystery, and creating this feeling of polished exclusivity. And I mean, wow, the contrast is just immediate. On the left, you've got El Bedroom. It's raw, it's red, it's hot, it pulls you right in. And then on the right, you have Aura. It's cool, it's hazy, almost blue. It feels more distant, more mysterious. The entire emotional language of the night is decided in this one choice of color and light. So, what's the first clue about the Aura vibe? Well, look at what people are wearing. Formal attire, that's basically a visual filter. It immediately tells your brain, okay, this is a high-end, exclusive event, and the branding echoes that too. Notice how the Aura sign is so crisp and clean? It's minimalist, it's not gritty, it's sleek. The lighting here is telling a totally different story. Unlike that in-your-face red from El Bedroom, Aura uses this soft, diffused, kind of hazy light. And what does that do? It creates silhouettes. It plays with shadows. It's less about seeing everything clearly and more about building this feeling of elegance and intrigue. It encourages you to observe, to take in the mood, rather than just raw interaction. And this shot just illustrates that effect perfectly. The guests themselves become these artistic shapes against the branding. See, the focus isn't on recognizing every single person's face. It's about being immersed in the overall aesthetic. The environment, the aura itself, becomes the real star of the show. So the recipe for the Aura experience really boils down to this. You've got cool, diffuse light to create mystery, a hazy atmosphere, a formal dress code that says exclusive, and that sleek, minimalist branding that just feels high-end. Okay, so we've looked at two totally different events with two totally different vibes. But here's the really fascinating part. For all their differences, they're secretly relying on the exact same fundamental principles to create that unforgettable atmosphere. Let's just put them side by side one more time. You have El Bedroom, raw, energetic, intimate, hot red. Then you have Aura, polished, mysterious, exclusive, cool white. I mean, on the surface, they are polar opposites. But the strategy, the thinking behind them, it's identical. And this, right here, is the main takeaway. A powerful, memorable atmosphere is always the product of intentional design.
It's not luck. It is the sum of 100 conscious choices in the lighting, the layout, the branding, all working together to make you, the guest, feel something specific.
You can see this in the tactics they both share, starting with branding. Both events use a big, bold neon sign. But it's not just a logo, it's a visual anchor, like a beacon. For L Bedroom, it's the fiery heart of the party. For Aura, it's that cool electric signature. The brand is a core piece of the physical environment. But really, their ultimate secret weapon is light. Light is the master controller of mood. It's everything. Emerald Bedroom uses that intense red to crank up the energy and tell you where to look. Era uses hazy white light to create mystery and sophistication. But in both cases, light is the tool that transforms a plain, simple room into a genuine experience. So there you have it. From raw, sweaty energy to cool, polished exclusivity, the principles are universal. Every space, every event, every get-together has the power to tell a story through these same kinds of intentional design choices. So the only real question left is, what story are you going to tell?